I just noticed that this guy is wearing a Grogu t-shirt. Um, Look, it's it's Baby Yoda. Ah, hello everyone. I'm back with another music video reaction. Yes, today I'm going to be taking a look at Alestorm and Patty Gurdy and their new video for a song called, let me see, Voyage of the Dead Marauder, which, as always, is pirate themed. Um, my name is Manon. I'm a filmmaker with about 10 years of experience working in the film industry in the United States specifically. So Hollywood, if you will. And I'm a writer, I'm a director, I'm working on my first feature, I'm working on a TV show that I'm developing, as well as, um, a graphic novel as well. And I am notoriously a fan of pirates. Uh, I, I do know why. My dad used to tell me and my brother pirate stories where my brother was the captain and I was like crew when we were little, and I think that basically just instilled a just inherent fandom of pirates in me forever. And it's well, I live on a sailboat now, so what can I say? Um, and I cruised the Caribbean for 2 years during the pandemic, and still living on it now, even though I'm much colder climate. But yeah, I loved all of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I loved Our Flags Meet our I loved Our Flag Means Death as well most recently. Like if you haven't seen that show, oh my goodness, it's the weirdest, queerest, just all over kind of pirate love fest, and it's just one of the most joyful things I've seen in a very long time. So if you haven't watched Our Flag Means Death, like you have to check it out. Anyway, Ailstorm though I've never really been able to get into. Like I'm sorry to say it, but it's a kind of music that I feel like requires you to drink a lot of beer. And even though I love their pirate theme, it's just not my style of music. But I do love the videos that they do. So I wanted to take a look at their new video, The Voyage of the Dead Marauder, and kind of take a look and see what it's all about. So, you know what? Let's just get into it. I always talk too much in these intros, so let's do it.
I am the one who bears the mark of vengeance, branded on my skin.
It's really funny because when they opened the video here, I thought we were going to have some sort of witch story or something, or because the grading and like the tone here reminds me a lot of the film The Witch. And so for them to then just kind of, let's see, we went into this playing their instruments, which looks really modern and like incongruous with the kind of, I don't know, like early Middle Ages type of setting that I was expecting for some reason. And his cap and everything, like the costumes aren't very uh fitting for any of that either. So, but that was very funny and doesn't say anything about the video. But I like the lighting here. It's very nice. We have this sort of greenish blue from the left, and we have yellow orange from the right. Very nicely lit. Everyone is just looking great. And I wanted to say that I really love the oops, where is she? This girl. Oops. And I think that she must be playing this instrument that she's like turning in her hands. But I love the I don't know if that's a tattoo or if it's just makeup, but what she's got going on in her forehead and this eye thing is really striking. And I love her walking through this town. So I guess that's where the story of the video is going to be. So I'm really excited to take a look and see where that's going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to where we were.
I am the one who sails the endless horizon to the land that lies within. I am the one who died so many years ago. You know this surely to be true. I am the hunger you no longer feel. I am the voice inside of you. Cross the line. Try and show the other side. Sail away, Dead Marauder, stormy seas guide our way. We are yet to see another golden age.
Hmm. So that must be Patty Gurdy then. Pretty voice. And also, I'm noticing now that it's not a tattoo because she doesn't have this facial paint in the scene where they're playing their instruments. So I love here the contrast. Oh, geez. This is also a pretty shot, by the way. And again, you see the blue and the yellow contrast that everyone loves and uses. And this must be some sort of abandoned building, which is very cool looking. And they have a smoke machine going on here in the background. Also very, it gives this nice atmospheric haze to the space. And there's a shadow here, which must be caused by this light here. Okay, so here I wanted to look at her when she's walking around in this little town um, because they really desaturated everything a lot, and uh, the blacks are a little grayish, and it's all just really sort of very moody. But then her hair is so red, and it really stands out a lot, and I think that's very, very pretty, and her golden jewelry as well. So really loving the tone of that and the style. So here you can see how dark everything is around her and that how much that hair stands out. It's just really, really stunning.
Across the threshold of eternity, we'll travel hand in hand. One last voyage to the unfamiliar land. For many years I trod the path of destruction across the raging seas. For many years I sought to find the answer, but the truth escaped from me. Lost in
Loving the pyro here in the background. That's pretty cool. They got all of these flames going on, which really add to the vibe of the whole situation there where they're playing. That's very cool. And oh, we can actually see one of the blue lights here. Here you can see where it's positioned. It's like either right in front of or right behind this window here, shining in. That's pretty cool. And I wanted to go back quickly to where she's in this sort of shop. Ah, there she is. Okay, so here we have her from a sort of really low angle, which is really cool because it's not something that we've seen in this video before. And I really love here the contrast between sort of the red of the curtain and the box to the right, as well as sort of like the red of her hair, kind of the same. And then we have this a little paler blue light, but it's a really beautiful kind of contrast and it really highlights it looks like moonlight, and I think that's kind of what they were trying to emulate here. And it looks really beautiful. And just in general, like I love the set here with all of these sort of artifacts in the skull. It just looks really nice. And there's like this, I don't know, treasure map. But it's some sort of map anyway. It looks very cool, very textured and perfect, of course, for the whole set and tone of Alestorm and like the vibe that they're going for. So very cool. It's like, I don't know, maybe she's more like a witch, which which I thought that we were going for at the very start. Maybe I was more right than I thought I would be. I don't know, but I think it's cool. It works, and there's some candles here as well, which is just it's uh it's very nice. It works for the mood and the style.
I carved a path of destruction across the raging seas. For many years I sought to find the answer, but the truth escaped from me. Lost in time, running outside the
So I was saying that we hadn't really seen a low angle like that before. Maybe not that low, but I'm noticing now that like the majority of these angles are sitting pretty low. So that's very funny. But yeah, they do like shooting from a little lower, it seems like, which gives us a lot of, the space around them, which is really cool to see. And it's interesting, um, all these low angles because it's low after low after low. And I don't know why they made that choice because maybe a little bit more variety would have been nice. But it's interesting. And they're also all fairly wide. Like there's not that many close-ups or even medium close-ups. Like you would call this a medium shot, I guess.
sail away, Dead Marauder, stormy seas, guide your way. We are yet to see another golden day. Never stray, Dead Marauder, from the path you have made, till we meet again to make the final raid. Destroy the ashes of the
Ooh, that's cool. So it does look like she's doing some sort of ritual, and her eyes just got this weird kind of thing going on, and she put the paint over her face, or I don't know, some sort of dust, black dust. It's uh, very cool looking, and again here you see the contrast of her hair with everything, and then this whole little sequence with her doing the things with the skull and there's smoke coming from the skull, very cool.
I have seen the coming darkness drift across the land. I have seen your proud ambitions slip away like sand. I have seen the end of things that have not come to be. I will be the Dead Marauder, pirate of the seas. Sail away.
I just noticed that this guy is wearing a Grogu t-shirt. um Look, it's it's Baby Yoda. uh, uh, I don't know why, but for some reason they always pay so much attention to women's costumes, but then the guys can just wear whatever. And it just, in my opinion, it doesn't fit at all. But you know what? Sometimes they just don't think about it that much. But if they had put all of these guys in black t-shirts or something, like I wouldn't be distracted by here being, you know, Baby Yoda. But oh well, he must be a Star Wars fan or a Mandalorian, I suppose.
Sail away, Dead Marauder, stormy seas, guide your way. We are yet to see another golden day. Never stray, Dead Marauder, from the path
Aha. So, okay, now things are starting to make more sense. So, this was done in Germany. I can tell it's the same people that did the video for Exit Eden, actually. So they're doing a lot of great videos over there in Germany. I know it's the same director as the Exit Eden video, and also Kami Zero is the makeup artist that Electric Callboy also uses on their videos. So I'm noticing that, and there's a couple names here that we saw in the video for Exit Eden as well. So that's really fun to see. What a fun video! I mean, it wasn't entirely what I was expecting, but then again, I'm not that familiar with Ilstorm, so I haven't really seen a whole lot of their other videos before. And I love the setting of this little town. I loved some, like a lot of the color grading was really beautiful, and Patty Gurdy's got a really nice voice as well. Like she's yeah, that was a great mix, I would say, with her and them, and this hurdy-gurdy, I think is what it's called. Like that really added a lot, I feel like, to Ailstorm. So, um, yeah, that was fun. So maybe you know more about this video than I do. I would love to hear more and how this was made and maybe some of the story that we see here that maybe I missed, or if there's anything that, I noticed that you hadn't noticed before about this video. So let me know in the comments. I love hearing your thoughts and ideas and theories about, was she a witch or was she like a pirate queen or something? I don't know. So I'm curious to hear your interpretation as well. So yeah, join me in the comments. If you have any recommendations for any other videos that I should be covering, let me know as well because I love watching videos that you recommend. I've gotten some really great and unusual recommendations so far. So that is really, really fun to me. And yeah, I hope you will join me for the next one. Peace.